Okay, welcome back to day 56. Day 56. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to just recall it in my memory because I have such a bad headache. My eye just started twitching. Okay, I have such a bad headache. My tongue hurts. I have allergies. I just put together a cat tree on the floor. I'm allergic to cats. I am allergic to trees, but I don't think that really matters here. I'm allergic to our floor. Mainly because of the first thing, though, being allergic to cats. Anyways, so here is me trying to remember Unus Annus' Sauna via memory. It starts out with, is my eye just that much smaller than the other? Or is my eye swollen? Is it because I'm tired? What's happened? Why is my eyes so different? Not the point. Not the point right now. Okay. It starts out with a ticking clock. Okay, so it starts out with a ticking clock, and then it moves over to Ethan choosing beer and going, why did I choose beer in a home slot machine? And then, I'm not going to describe it, I'm just going to say what they say. And then, Mark, I love Red Bull. I wonder if I stick this up my noose, if it blah blah infused with it blah blah. And then behind the camera, though, it's like, oh, why don't you do peace Sauna? And then Ethan cries for about, it feels like a minute straight. And then Mark's like, no, kind of feels like he's like, I'm gonna have to freaking do this. So then, they open up, and Ethan says they all got tested. Mark's like, yeah, got tested, stay safe. I don't know, I usually tune this out because no offense to Mark, but I tuned him out. And then they're like, yep, first time being together in a while. And then Mark's like, yes, let's go do, we gotta do peace Sauna now that we're together. And then it moves on to them saying that they got Taco Bell. They Baja Blast it. Out some piss. They go, it's a zoom in of Chica, you hear P. Mark comes out first. And Amy behind the camera is like, hey, you should drink more. And Mark's like, oh my god, I do. Thank you so much. Anyways, so then, oh yeah, and then Ethan comes out, and then Mark's like, dude, I'm screwed. And then he's like, dude, you're screwed because yours is even worse than mine. P, they're talking about their P. And then they're like, Mark's is more bubbly, and they compare it to apple juice, and craft beer, and diet beer. And then they rock, paper, scissors to who goes first. And then because Ethan wins the rock, paper, scissors, but he wants to go first, Mark doesn't, so it doesn't even matter. And then they're like, what will this do to our ecosystem? So then Amy's like, oh, call the weatherman. And then they would laugh about that. Ethan goes into the thing, he's scared of spiders. Mark's like, oh, I don't have to pour your pee. And I'm like, you didn't even zip him up yet. He can pour his own pee. You're just doing this for... Anyways. And then it moves on. And they're talking about how the color of their pee and how people say things about the color of pee. And then... Ethan hates it, and then they make a code word, a safe word. Aardvarks? No. Close, but we'll stick with it. And Anyway, so yeah, so then they move on to I'm going to skip to Ethan jumps into the pool. Mark now he gets the lava out of the pee because it's in the pee. Picks up the lava and Ethan is in the pool and Ethan's like, I hate you all. And I'm like, okay, cool, I hate this too. We're in the same freaking boat, my dude. So anyway, so then he goes and he comes out and he's like, hey Mark, this sucks, I hate it. And Mark's like, dude, don't tell me that I gotta go do this now. And then Ethan's like, hey, I'll let you have an out. And he's like, no, because he's like that. And then Ethan pours the pee in and they hate it. And Mark's like, hey, pee sucks. All pee, like all pizza's pizza, which, no. Anyways, I have gluten-free pizza, okay? Like, I know that's like, that doesn't count, it counts. There's some bad pee out there. There's some bad pizza. Anyways, so then what happened was Mark is wearing goggles and he's like, I don't want this. And Ethan's like, I got you, fam. And takes the goggles off. And Mark also wants a timer, but that was before, so it's too late. I'm not going backwards. And Mark's like, okay. And he gets out. He jumps into the pool. He's censored. He's running like he who. They jump into the pool and they're like, hey, maybe just sometimes don't do stupid things. And then they're like, oh, drink water, stay safe. And then it cuts away. See, I'm freaking summed it up beautifully half the time. Half of it. Got all the jokes in there. This is great. I love this. Perfect. Done. Whole video right there.